Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the IMC experience. Listen, I'm tired of having this discussion. I've done it on Facebook Live, but I've never done it on YouTube. Um, Once again, I'm going to explain this story and keep it simple. Now, before we go to these comments here, I want to go to the internet for a moment. All right, so the two gentlemen that you're looking at over here, the guy on the left goes by the name of Turbo B, right? And the guy on the right goes by the name of Chill Rob G. Now, Chill Rob G, who's born Robert Frazier, was an original member of the Flavor Unit, which was a group of MCs and DJs that hailed from New Jersey. Mark the 45 King, or Mark James as he's known, worked with a lot of people. Flavor Unit actually ended up being Queen Latifah's thing. She actually had a record label called Flavor Unit in the 90s, right? Now, Chill Rob G's album was called Ride the Rhythm, if I remember correctly, right? And he had a track on there. I forgot the name of the track. Matter of fact, let's go to YouTube real quick and check it out. All right, so the name of the track was, I think it was Ride the Rhythm, right? That's the name of the actual track. So here's how I explain the story about the record, right? Check this out. Here's the story about the record. In 1989, Chill Rob G came out with the album Ride the Rhythm. Snap, a set of two German producers, heard the lyrics from the title song and used it illegally. Then they went and took vocals from Jocelyn Brown's Love's Gonna Get You. When Wild Picture Records realized what happened, they tried to sue these guys. Instead of getting money, Snap allowed Chill Rob G to make his own version of the track with the I Got the Power line sung by somebody else. Keep in mind that he was already using lyrics that he wrote from the original track. Snap was unable to use the track again and instead wrote their own vocals for the power. It was at this time that they brought in Turbo B. So I got some responses, as you can see. Um, Here's some responses from right here. All right, so somebody says, I love how your complicated version tells maybe half the story, lol. So I commented back, since you don't believe me, ask Chill Rob G on Facebook, even though I know he's tired of answering questions about this. They illegally sampled his song, and Jocelyn Brown's. Both parties lost out on royalties. Although Rob made his own version, his career was damaged by this point. He retired from rap in 2000. As far as I know. And check this out. I said to him, here's an interview Rob did on Yo Europe in 1990 explaining the whole situation. So we're going to watch the video right now.
Story. Can I tell a story?
Yeah, sure.
Let me tell you a little story called I Got the Power. Now, it all started back in 1988 with a 12-inch that me and Mark...
All right, so before I continue with the video, this right here, the woman that you see dancing at the beginning of the video is N. Bush Wright, who we know from Fresh and the movie Zebrahead. Let's continue on.
Together in the studio. The 12-inch was dope. A lot of y'all heard it before. Let the Words Flow was slamming. Recording session was on the other side.
I apologize. The title of the track was not Ride the Rhythm. It was Let the Words Flow.
And then somebody was sitting in their basement making up, a record, so they wanted some deaf vocals to put on it. And they took the acapella version and Let the Words Flow and shit and put that shit on their record, And then they sampled Jocelyn Brown singing I Got the Power. That's from a song called Love Is Gonna Get You. They put that on there too. And then, they said, hey, this is dope. Let's take it to the record company. So they started clocking my shit. Now they selling this record. I don't know nothing about it because I'm sitting at home chilling, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what I do. But then, they said, well, yo, we making money now. Let's do shows. So they got this kid. His name is Doug, right? They got Doug to get out there.
The gentleman who he's referring to as Doug is Turbo B. Let's move on.
And front, like he was me, you know what I'm saying? He on stage singing my lyrics, kicking it, like he Chill Rob G. That was fucked up, Doug. I'm telling you, that's the part I really don't like. Then he getting paid for all of that. So Arista Records, which is the record company which put the record out, they wanted to sell the record in the U.S. So Doug had to change his vocals now. He couldn't be Chill Rob G anymore. He had to be himself. So he made up a name. He called himself Turbo B or Turbo D or whatever he called himself. right? Now the record is in the U.S. But before Arista bought the record in the U.S., somebody had sent a copy of the European version over here with my vocals on it. Are y'all still with me? Is this along? You still with me?
Well, I definitely still with you.
All right. Somebody sent a copy of the European version over here, right? So they sent it to Wild Pitch Records anonymously with a typed up letter, you know what I'm saying, check this out. You know, I think you might be interested. So we played it, and it was like, oh shit, you know, somebody remixed my joint. Because that's all I thought. You hear Flavor Flav in the background. Check it out though. They remixed my joint. So Stu was like, do you want to put it out? I said, yeah, you know, can't hurt. So we was clocking the record. Then all of a sudden, Arista came up with this kid, Turbo B. He was rhyming, you know what I'm saying? Now he's saying this brand new whack shit that he made up himself. You know what I mean? That's what's up. He shouldn't have did that. He should have just left it alone because he was wrong for running around in Europe trying to be like me. But that's all right because I still got the power. And you know what? Matter of fact, he got the power too. I don't even give a damn no more.
Yeah, so that was Chill Rap G. That was in 1990 on Yo! MTV Raps Europe. All right, so as you can see, someone anonymously sent Wild Pitch Records the European version of the song, right? And because of that, with legal issues, they had to change the lyrics. Now, somebody mentioned Penny Ford, right? One of the people that commented on this joint and said a cute little lady named Penny Ford sang the hook. This was my response to what she said. I said that was after Wild Pitch Records threatened legal action against the producers. Penny's vocals were used in a version titled Power Jam and it sounded very weak. And I said, note, Turbo B only recorded vocals because he had to stop pretending he was Chill Rob G at concerts. Now, Power Jam was the name of the version that was released on Wild Pitch Records. The actual version that was done in Germany is called I Got the Power. So there's two different versions. You know, there was a version that was online with a hook that was resung. I do not know now by this point if Penny Ford re-sang it. What I do know is that she appears in the Turbo B version lip syncing Jocelyn Brown's vocals from Love's Gonna Get You. You understand what I'm saying? Let's continue to move on. And so so somebody responded, right? I think it was the same person, right? Cool Water, and said, all I know is behind the scenes it was hot mess while this track stayed number one. So you're saying Jocelyn Brown's hook and Penny Ford was the weak vocal in Chill Rob G's version? That's my fault, obviously. But at the end of the day, here's the fact that remains, because I'm sick and tired of people not knowing the facts about this story. First of all, Penny Ford did not sing the vocals for that song at all. She did the lip sync, just like how N. Bush Wright did the lip sync in the American version of Power. For those of you that don't know, in the Chill Rob G version, Flex Alexander not only choreographed the dancing numbers, he's also in the video himself. And this is at the time when he was starting off as an actor and also a comedian at the same time. But he's first known as a dancer. So at the end of the day, let this story be known that Chill Rob G and Mark the 45 King, they both got cheated out of bread. You understand? But then there could be another argument. There's a song by Mantronix called King of Beats. Now, because I don't want to get this video pulled down, I will not play the audio. But basically, one of the beats in that particular song comes from Mantronix. Now, even with that situation, I don't know if Mantronix was sampled legally or not. They never talk about Mantronix because if you look at this whole situation, it wasn't just Chill Rob G and Mark James that got cheated out of bread. If you really want to take it a step further, that was Mantronix's drum loop that was used for that song. And that song ended up making millions for Snap, right? Here's the other thing I want you guys to understand. The record company, Arista BMG, and BMG is Bertelsmann Music Group, which is also under Sony, right? They are not responsible for the situation that happened. The artists who sampled those two songs illegally and did not get sample clearance and did not tell the record company, it's their fault. I want you guys to understand, anytime a song is released on a label and things are not right, don't necessarily think it's the record company, because I'm pretty sure that the record company thought that these guys made the lyrics and created it themselves, you know. But this is the real situation that happened with Chill Rob G. After this, I don't want to hear anybody commenting on this video. And the video that's right here is a video that I made back in 2013. Basically, what I did was I took the acapella vocals from Let the Words Flow, which actually came from the 12-inch single of Power Jam, because that's what it was released under in the US. It's a remix version, because Chill Rob G said the original came out in 1988. So this is 2 years later. I made my own version, and you know how the version that they had Chill Rob G re-release has bits and pieces. This whole thing deals with all of his vocals. The vocals that you never heard in the video version, the original vocals that were used on Let the Words Flow. So that's what this video is. And, you know, this is it. This is the full story. I want to thank you guys for listening. This is the I.M.C Experience. Peace.